Okay, Clovis, I've just watched the clip. Let's run through this. When you're putting the title of the film and you're typing, you need to italicize, and similarly, you don't need quotation marks here. You would italicize here as well. Okay. And here, just grammatically, I would say Fincher uses this section of the film. Just to go from there, I would. This. And I don't think it just shows this. I mean, the thing is, it's a it's a kind of important introduction to the word Facebook comes up a number of times here. There's a kind of plot point to this rather than just showing that he's upset. And smart, there's a narrative function here in terms of showing how perhaps the idea, the spark of Facebook came from his feelings of rejection and how his sort of brilliance as a hacker allowed him to use that. Okay. Along the aisle, I would say, or down the aisle, AISLE. I would just say faces rather than ladies. Yeah, and let's just say to establish that it's going to be a big party. I'm not sure this analysis tells us much, but you could say that it almost foreshadows the choosing process that is going to come later on from the software that Zuckerberg is putting together. It's like this one, this one, this one, this one. You might want to say something like that. I don't know if that's a word, but I believe you. I mean, a word in this context. Yes, that's a nice point about the contextual match. I'm not sure I agree with this. I think I don't think it is contrapuntal. I think you're right that the music gives a kind of urgent sense, and I think that matches the voice, yes, and I think the editing matches that, and I think in a way what Fincher is trying to give is the impression of the speed of the protagonist's thought, that all of these technical elements are employed to convey both the urgency that the character is feeling, but also the extraordinary creativity and the capacity for making quick analysis and decisions, as we see through the voiceover when he's talking about, okay, this place does this place does this, coming up with solutions almost immediately. I would say at this point Zuckerberg is a homodiegetic narrator, and that means a narrator who takes part in the action of the film. Keep calling him Zuckerberg. Let's not call him Mark. He's not our friend. I don't think this is clearly enough, expressed. I guess what you're saying is that what we're hearing is the voiceover of him talking to his blog, but I think there's a blend here, isn't there? We are getting a commentary on what he's doing at the time he's doing it. So you could say there's a device. Fincher employs the device that he's typing into his blog, but he uses this as a way into direct narration from Zuckerberg. Yeah, okay, so you've said this here now, and I think, as I say, that should have been, some reference to that should have been made up here. Yeah, you could say something along the lines of how this is emblematic. You could also say that Fincher kind of flatters the audience here. The shot moves quickly on. He doesn't linger on it, and in a way, that's saying to the audience, "You and I know what we're talking about here." He doesn't have to. It's subtle and fast, and that's very much in the style of Aaron Sorkin's dialogue. You have to pay attention and keep up to be clear on what's going on. It moves quickly. Yeah. Write to as in letters rather than numerals. I don't think you need to say earlier mentioned. You just say the coach. We know that. You're referring to the same coach. I think you can talk about the snare adding to the urgency. Unless doesn't make sense here. Don't know. You need to look at that sentence again. Yeah, again, Zuckerberg, please. Not Mark. Do you want to talk about the color palette? It's not at all, there really aren't any primary colors at all. It's got the whole film in, there's low-key lighting. The colors are very warm, and in a way, the connotation here is that this is an Ivy League established university, dark wood. It gives an impression of solidity and authority, if you like, and in a way that is setting up the trouble and the disruption that Zuckerberg's going to cause with this program and the new media that he's bringing into this very old establishment. Okay, running out of time here. 24 seconds, then I'll do another one. Yeah. Just reading about this light here.